This is going to sound controversial, but if 2025 felt slow, confusing, or emotionally heavy, it wasn't a mistake. 2025 was the year of the snake, and a snake doesn't rush. What does it do? It sheds, it watches, and it waits. If you tried to force outcomes in your 2025, your nervous system probably said, ew, no, I don't think so, because 2026 is the year of the fire horse. It's fast, it's bold, it's visible, it's seen. The horse rewards the people who let the snake do its job and finish its work. Today, I'll explain what 2025 was preparing you for, because in 2026, either you will launch so high you can't believe it, or you will burn out. 2026, the fire horse year. All right, 2025 is the year of the snake, and why 2026 will reward the people who didn't rush. Welcome to Manifesting Miracles. It is, if you're listening right now, New Year's Eve. All right. And so we're going from the snake to the horse, and let's get started, because 2025 wasn't slow. It was selective. The snake doesn't waste energy. And it showed you what cannot go into 2026. So if you processed a lot, if you felt exhaustion, if you felt grief, if you felt like being withdrawn from society, that was the year of the snake, telling you that this is the time to shed, to release. If things fell apart, like if totally fell apart, which mine did, I can tell you 3 major timeline jumps where the snake was actively shedding all of my old vibrational energy. And I've told you about it here on the podcast multiple different times where everything fell apart, completely destroyed me. So if you hated 2025, you probably tried to rush the snake, and it punishes impatience. So if you are in a situation right now where you're like, I don't know how I'm going to handle another year of this. 2025 was a masterclass in letting go. Well, then, baby, you have just leveled up to the level that you cannot believe, because the snake prepares the nervous system for the horse. The snake prepares the nervous system for the fire, for the action, for everything that's coming, baby. And the fire horse in 2026 doesn't reward healing. It rewards people who have already healed. You see, 2025 was supposed to be a shit show. 2025 was supposed to be endings and closures. It was supposed to be the things that cannot work anymore are so prevalent and so obvious and so in your face that it felt insulting. It felt degrading. It felt humiliating. You're like, I can't fall apart every fucking year. And guess what, babe? You don't, because you made it. You're in the firehouse category. You're a fire horse, babe. You are a fire horse. The snake, it shed its skin, okay? It said, no, 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 no. And it's saying, hello, 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 okay? So the snake was about internal regulation, okay? It was about getting your inside in check, being able to handle huge losses, being able to handle huge separations from old timelines. Yes, it was bumpy. Yes, it was messy. But guess what the fire horse is? The fire horse, it is about an external regulation. So now when the whole world comes crashing down around you in 2026, because you're leveling up, because you are the fire horse energy, because you have taken everything that you learned, that you processed, and you said, this energy is old, it's stagnant, it doesn't work for me anymore. I have to get a part of this new energy. And the horse, it's trotting, it's coming, and it is going to gallop and show you that this bypassing of your healing wouldn't work in 2026 if you really worked on yourself. You have to remember, 2025 was a year of 9. You just finished a 10-year cycle. And what is 2026? The year of 1. The horse is going to let you ride on its back and say, how healed are you? How much can you handle? And so if you didn't bypass it and you did the shadow work and you regulated yourself and you figured out how to handle this, 2026 is going to put you on such a different trajectory. You are not even going to remember crying in 2025. 2026 is about courage. It's about momentum. It's about leadership. It's about risk. It's about expansion. And you cannot take risks when you are not healed. You feel like you have to stay in the bad job, the bad relationship, the bad situation. But the horse is like kicking up the dirt and saying, bye, leave you in the dust. Okay? 2026 won't ask, who you were. 2026 will move with you to the areas that you're ready to reach. Aligned people, now this is very important, people who did the work, people who are aligned, 2026 is our year. 2026 is our year because horse energy expands, its clarity, its connection. The fire horse rewards decisiveness, not fear, not hesitation. You can't expect to ride into the fire energy with fear. You just can't. And so all of a sudden, aligned people are moving super, super fast. But guess what happens to all of your chaotic friends that were messy, that didn't heal, that just bypassed everything? They're going to say, oh my God, 2026 was so fast. I couldn't handle it. It moved too fast. I didn't like it. I can't handle this stress. It's just happening. Everything's happening too fast. I can't handle it. No. This is about expansion. This is about growth. This is about you leaping off. Because if you ignored your feelings, you were going to be in stagnation here. Okay. Because here, this is where the rubber hits the road. I don't know all the colloquials, but 2026 is about to be loud as fuck. That's what 2026 is about to be. And that rushing feeling that let's go get it will not be the same for those who have hesitation, those who are operating in fear. And so the unfinished snake work will look like burnout to those who are in chaos. But for those of us who really worked hard on figuring things out and regulating and processing the total bypassing of our nervous system and saying, no, this is how I regulate, this is how I heal, then those aligned actions, when you get in alignment and you are writing this now from the snake and the shedding to the giddy up and go, giddy up and get it energy, guess what happens? All of a sudden, the momentum is like a rocket launcher. You literally can't go fast enough. So 2026 is about to be loud. If you are done hiding, if you did all the work, if you're like, why am I not here? 2026 is about to kick your little booty, and it's about to say, baby, 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 let's ride that horse. Let's ride that fire horse right into our highest timeline, because that is what it's happening. If 2025 felt quiet, that's because it was working on you. 2026 will work through you. All right. So that's where we are on this beautiful New Year's Eve, leaving the snake behind and getting on board with the horse. All right, my love. So let's close like we always do. I want to remind you that my community, the Manifestors Miracles Academy, is now open and January is free. So you can try out my program for 30 days. You're going to feel, if you're going in feeling chaotic and frustrated and disconnected, you're going to go in feeling, you're going to come out feeling aligned. You're going to come out feeling like you know yourself. You're going to come out feeling regulated, feeling powerful, feeling like you found your community, feeling like this was the reason that nothing else would work out, because now you're home. We have classes, we have energy workshops, we have ways to regulate your nervous system. This isn't woo-woo, it's neuroscience with witchiness and spirituality, and it's going to be your best friend for year 2026. The year of the fire horse. You don't want to be alone. Join my community right now. It's free right here. All right. Now let's close like we always do. My skirt's a little too short. All right. And in 3, 2, 1, us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out for us. Me, me, me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Me. Again. All right. I love you. I love you. I love you. Welcome to the Year of the Horse. My name is Michelle Juanita Lamont, and this is Manifesting Miracles.